the Egyptian pyramids are without a doubt the most mysterious structures on planet Earth. We do not know when they were built, how they were built, who built them, and most importantly, why they were built. The Great Pyramid weighs nearly 6 million tons and consists of 2.3 million stones that are cut and fit together with laser precision. Many of these massive stones, which weigh as much as 80 tons, had to be transported from vast distances of more than 500 miles away. For thousands of years, it stood as the tallest unnatural structure in the world. Certainly, there must have been a good reason to go to all this trouble to construct such a wondrous monument. Nikola Tesla, who was perhaps the greatest inventor of all time, had a particular infatuation with the pyramids. He believed they served a higher purpose, and throughout his career, he attempted to unravel their mystery. Today's episode is a brilliant showcase from the original Gaia series Ancient Civilizations. We chose this episode because it opens the gate to new possibilities and new perspectives surrounding the pyramids. We ask you to suspend your disbelief and take a journey down the rabbit hole through this insightful presentation. In 1905, physics genius Nikola Tesla submitted his U.S. patent 78741, which was titled The Art of Transmitting Electrical Energy Through the Natural Medium. It included designs for a series of worldwide generators. Tesla realized that the ionosphere was sparkling with electrical energy which could easily be tapped. Planet Earth, according to Tesla, was a gigantic electrical generator spinning around two magnetic poles from which limitless energy can be harnessed using the right medium or shape. His device was later referred to as Tesla's electromagnetic pyramid, based on his design looking like a triangle shape. Tapping into the actual shape of the pyramid, I believe, was something that just came roundabout through his investigation into the location of the pyramids, because what appears to have happened was that he realized that it wasn't the actual shape of the pyramids so much, although pyramids exhibit fractal energy much more efficiently than other types of designs. But what he discovered was it was the location of the pyramids that created the power. When he built his facility here in Colorado Springs and then on the East Coast, he did so according to the laws of where the pyramids at Giza were constructed. It had to do with the elliptical orbit of the Earth and on those sites' relationship to the actual equator that there was an actual construction somehow taking place between. When we analyze the geometry of the Great Pyramid, numbers keep popping out. Numbers that shouldn't be there. Things like the golden ratio and Euler's number. Could this geometry be producing a message? The Great Pyramid is situated within a whisker of latitude 30. It seems like this latitude choice was derived from astronomy, because there's a lens effect of the atmosphere of the Earth, and when you take that into account, the tiny error shy of latitude 30 goes away. They were on astronomical latitude 30, if you like. Seems like a very deliberate choice, because it's not a random latitude. It's 1/3 of the way between the equator and the North Pole. But that's not all. The Great Pyramid is also aligned to true north, south, east, and west. However, there is a tiny error in the alignment. It's 3/60ths of a single degree off of true north. This is almost eerie precision, because the scale of the monument is so huge. It's 481 feet high, has a footprint of slightly more than 13 acres, weighs 6 million tons, and consists of 2.5 million individual blocks of stone. Could the pyramid be revealing something else about our planet? When you measure the Great Pyramid very precisely, you find that at a scale of 1 to 43,200, the dimensions of the pyramid give you the dimensions of our planet. In other words, if you measure the base perimeter of the Great Pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you get the equatorial circumference of the Earth. And if you measure the height of the Great Pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you get the polar radius of the Earth. This is an incredible discovery, but could it all just be a coincidence? Egyptologists say yes, but the scale is not random. It's defined by a key motion of the Earth itself. Our Earth, as well as spinning on its own axis, has a wobble on its axis called precession. Over a cycle of 25,920 years, the extended north pole of the Earth is not always pointing at the same place. That's why the pole star changes. Ancient cultures had a great interest in these particular moments of the year, particularly the equinoxes, when night and day are of equal length. What was the constellation that lay in the place on the horizon where the sun rose on the spring equinox? This is familiar language in astrology. We currently live in the age of Pisces, near the end of it as a matter of fact. It's not an accident that the early Christians used the fish as their symbol because Christianity began at very near the beginning of the age of Pisces. Each one of these zodiacal ages lasts for 2,160 years, and then the sun transits out of one constellation and into another.